Incidences of flooding are on the rise, sacking communities and creating tension in so many more across the country. The latest being the Osogbo disaster that has left lots of residents wondering where to head up next. We'll bring you details of that story. Similarly, the Federal College of Education, AKOKA, Lagos, is also getting a hit from the flood around the canal, putting the staff and students in harm's way. The same story is told by Lagosians around the Gondo, who have become isolated and have also lost property and their safety to this same phenomenon. Finally, we'll revisit a story we did in January on Okeafa, Magboro. Almost 10 months after, the area is yet to get the desired attention. These and more on Eyewitness Report. I am Chris Elems. The rate at which flood has taken over so many areas shows how much of attention we may have paid environmental issues in this country. Our portal is flooded with stories of pains and anguish suffered by communities this wet season, of which the biggest appears to be the OSUN State flood saga. Details of that story is first on our list. It's a holiday for residents of Osogbo in Osun State, but not for the rains which came in torrents. 3 hours of heavy downpour has endangered different areas in Osogbo, and the flood tells it all as it sweeps nearly everything on its path away, including roads and bridges, thereby keeping residents stranded. Residents who took most of the beating are those who live along FIWASAYE, Obate, Bomi, Iludun, Testing Ground and Oke Oniti. As the flood builds at FIWASAYE, it becomes menacingly dangerous for a mother and a daughter trapped.
They are selling vegetable. They are looking at the rate that this water was coming, but instead of them to leave immediately, they were trying because of rain.
Determined not to let this happen, residents rally round for a rescue mission. Finally, the rescue is effected, a result of the brave acts of these residents. Further down the road, the driver of this salon car is nowhere to be found. According to an eyewitness, he had decided to drive through the already flooded road when the current swept him off in his car.
So every rainy season, it do occur like this. It do happen like this. So I think the solution for this place, for government to come and channel the area.
The downpour finally subsides, and it's a tale of woe everywhere. Flooded residential and business premises, and those affected blame this incident on a nearby canal that has not been dredged.
The problem of this place is Rasco, that Rasco bridge. The bridge is too low. The government should help us to break that bridge down, then carry it up, just like that at that of Alekwodu own or that of Ajegunle own.
Residents at Bomi area in Osogbo also take a hit from the wave of the flood. The fence of the Christ Apostolic Church DCC headquarters, Okeagbala, has been pulled down by the flood.
We are not blaming the government, and nobody can stop the rain. But if government can come to our aid to assist us.
One major casualty is recorded. The driver of the salon car could not make it out alive, and sympathizers throng his residents to commiserate with his family.
The fire service, they tried. The civil defense, they tried. We went for the houses later. They did it till midnight. They couldn't retrieve the corpse.
For these business owners, it's a monumental loss as their premises have been washed away. As for this young lady who relocated from Lagos to set up a fashion and salon outfit in Osogbo, it's a day she wished never happened.
I don't know what to say. I'm down, headache. In fact, I'm not good at the moment.
While residents continue to ruminate on what has befallen them, The state government appears to be at a loss too as to the incident in spite of efforts to forestall it.
NIMET had alerted us to the possibility of this, but considering our efforts at the flooding, the state, not just Osogbo, the state, we never expected it to have this devastating effect.
As the state puts in more effort to ensure there is no further recurrence of this issue, an environment activist leaves us with this advice.
People should realize that they cannot continue to build houses on waterway, they cannot continue to dispose on canal, because at the end, water will always find its level.
As the season rolls by, more rainfall is expected. What Osogbo has experienced could become a child's play if proper attention is not paid the environment. Our next story takes us to the Federal College of Education, AKOKA, where a canal constructed by the Lagos State government to deal with the challenges of flood in that access may not be serving its purpose due to what has been termed faulty design. Come along. The Federal College of Education Technical, AKOKA, is one of the foremost tertiary institutions in the country, established in 1967. While students here battle with academic activities, the school is faced with environmental challenges which were supposed to have been resolved by the construction of this canal. The flow of water down this channel is impeded, leading to a buildup of plastic waste and other debris. Lately, the alleged poor design of the canal is beginning to impact the school's structures negatively, as captured by staff of the institution.
We have a problem with the construction in the sense that the canal itself was not given an appropriate gradient to enhance flow of water in the canal. And it is as a result of that that the debris and the refuse from the upstream actually on getting to this plate, the downstream, you find out that they get stuck, giving rise to the growth of the water hyacinth we are seeing here today. And this water hyacinth actually inhibits the flow of this canal. And the resultant effect of that is that each time it rains here, the upsurge from the canal actually gets to the, and in fact it takes over the exit road here, which we are seeing here. This exit road links the Abule-Ijesha road. Like last week when it rained heavily here, it was a very terrible, in fact, a very devastating effect of it was felt here because the road was taken over by flood.
This portion of land is allocated to students of agriculture for practical purpose, but it hasn't been spared by the flood.
The major effect of this poorly constructed canal is the cracks we are experiencing on our wall, or as in the fence of the college, and also on the building too. And so also we have another effect at the other side, which is supposed to be the agric farm. The upsurge from the canal has affected the area such that it is not easy for us to use the place as an agric farm any longer as it's supposed to be.
As at the time of our visit, there has not been rain, but engineer Tukale shares an experience with us.
We appeal to all the authorities like Alauza. I think they are the person that's supposed to take in charge of this drainage, that is to come and intercede so that we can get a better outfit of the drainage.
Beyond the issue of engineering design, it's obvious the canal needs to be dredged to allow for free flow of water and other debris as against what is currently obtainable. Before more damage is done, the Lagos State government might want to revisit this area in order to find a lasting solution and quickly correct the noticed defects.